Hello everybody, I'm Mortarsbane and we are playing Fallout 4. Now, sorry I did it again, but I skipped a little bit. Built a little bit, scavenged a little bit, helped the Brotherhood of Steel a little bit, killed the guy who, wait, I think that might have been something you guys saw. Anyway, so we're here at the Memory Den to try and track down this guy's memories. And I suppose we're gonna do like something we did in Fallout 3, where you go into one of those pods and it's like a mind control thing. What are the other quests that I have? Data. Bending curve. That guy's on his own. I shouldn't have had those sunglasses on. It looks better like this. What? Well, I guess I can't hack that. That would be bad. No. This is where this guy suggested we go to track down Kellogg's memories, so this is where I am.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse. You do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
You're useless, so what now? Please help us. I ain't begging, I'll just ask.
Some way to make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a
Oh,
look.
that didn't
But
take
you
much
know the
convincing.
handlings. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
You can't kill Nick.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. We got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Nick's gonna go bonkers. Just in case you do.
Keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption. And we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it.
But two.
What if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Don't mind the bells.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Saving. Probably shouldn't have saved over that save. You know, they say, dang it, she ruins everything. You know, Indians thought photos steal your souls. There, I said it. Aw, dead pixel.
Can you hear me?
No.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Feel like I'm in Adobe After Effects.
Turn down the goddamn radio. I'm trying to sleep.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules.
Ah.
Really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Don't make me feel guilty about whacking this guy.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise.
Don't point that at me, bud.
I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There
But, hey.
appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
That
Try
wasn't...
that one.
No! You didn't give it... Damn it. What am I, walking on neurons?
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. You'll see. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the big...
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before.
Oh my gosh.
Instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me.
Look at those little baby face.
Security for the sheep. A lot of standing around looking tough.
They sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you in
Don't
place.
point at that baby.
I promise.
I know. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
This could turn out like Shadow of
I
More.
got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Oh, I can go back? Sweet. Wait, can I? Can I rewind?
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Nothing like a good old backstory of abuse. Not. Shut up. What the hell is that thing? Oh boy.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Uh-oh.
Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Yeesh. Dark.
Mind if we...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. Suit yourself. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
It's this way, right? It's gonna like end in like a cliffhanger. I can just see it now.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. So, you're with the Institute. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. Wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Eat it.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Shoot her.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
What? Over here. My lord Emma.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me.
Ah, that sounds like the Brotherhood.
But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it. The eggheads never liked taking... I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Oh, okay.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
No, they won't. Okay, something's wrong. It's like frozen in place. So, I guess restart it. Why is it green? We'll start over now, do you think?
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
I thought that was a woman.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. Till I have the backup.
That's what he said.
Sequence reinitialized.
Son of a bitch.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Let's get this over with. Still gets me though. I'm so pissed. Ugh.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault.
Why?
Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's go-
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines. Pure and simple.
Why is this turn into
stronger,
Terminator
faster than almost
plot?
any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
It's a Terminator plot.
On road. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home with my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Smack.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
At least he's polite. Holy shnikes, a freaking teleporter?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense.
That's bullshit.
Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Where's the freaking exit? Okay, I'm kind of with the Brotherhood on this one.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before.
Where's... what's his face?
Dr. Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Are you?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
Sounds good to me.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing hasn't. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak. A way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Amari.
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared. You have to find Virgil. A renegade Institute scientist could finally give us the insights we need.
What do I have in my inventory? I don't want the missile launcher. No, no. Aha.
Perfect.
I kind of want to try those. It says it's green. That's good to take, but then it like flashes red. Is that bad? Are like security guards gonna come and arrest me and make me cough up stolen goods? Yeah, I would love to be walking. What's over here? Okay, now that stuff's unstealable. Don't mind the bells. Hmm.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
Don't.
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Hey.
Okay. What am I carrying is so darn heavy. Why do I have to... Oh, just in case I can cook with it? Is that why? I don't understand. I can go stick that. Why do they have to weigh something? Seriously, dang it.
Something you need?
No.
Got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Bye.
Good neighbors crazy. Thefts, murders, worse.
Why are they all missing their
Sometimes
noses?
You just got to escape a little to make it through the day.
Escape? What do you mean?
Reliving old memories. Like Thanksgiving, 2071. Mom made a 12-pound turkey. And then we all listened to the Silver Shroud versus Captain Cosmos. Even Pa was there. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. We found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Humor him. Plan?
What plan?
I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece.
The prop.
The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself.
Dude, I got it.
Got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
As it happens, I already have your costume.
There she is. Pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? Here's something else.
If he steals
with
it.
my gun, everything's all set.
What are you planning next?
I'm still working that out. Some details I want to run by you. Well, after you give me the costume, that is.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is strong, capable.
No, believe in yourself.
What happens to the suit?
Oh, I have an idea we should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryovault and all.
Why me?
You helped me out when everyone else just laughed at me. And you're from the olden days, just like me. You know how much things have fallen, how much we gotta fight for, to make the place better. So you in?
Heck yes.
I think I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbors streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here's some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Can I put the... apparel? Boop. Boop. Did he give me the gun? Silver Shroud submachine gun. Let's see. Damage does not as much. And then my subby awesome.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Thanks. What'd I miss?
It kind of reminds me of
Kent.
We're gonna make this a decent place to live again.
I love it. At least I get to keep the costume. You know, I was like naked for a second. Silver submachine gun. I wonder if I can mod it. Ugh, look at that. It's even got like a intestinal thing, like hearts, pipes. Looks like that limb that Furiosa wears and Mad Max Fury Road, Furiosa's Road, Furry Road, Fiery Road.
That a Silver Shroud costume? Hey, no judgment. But ain't that a kid show?
Yeah, but it looks sick.
He looked just like Sammy, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with sin in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
What happened here?
Ah, poor Sammy got snatched up by the Institute. Then those bastards send this low-rent double in his place. It's pathetic. They didn't make it 2 days before everyone realized something was wrong with him. Then we made the call, and here we are. Speaking of which, I gotta figure out where this body needs to get dumped. Why don't you get going?
Got a reason to be...
Hi.
Another synth spy taken care of. Jeez, it's been a long day.
He was a synth?
Yeah, unbelievable, huh? Sammy was fine a few days ago, and then bam, he's acting funny, gives up cigarettes, the booze, stops cheating on his wife. I mean, the man wasn't a saint, but he was who he was, you know. The Institute ain't got no right to replace him with a synth double. Look, we gotta clean up here.
I'm with them on that.
Keep close to you and yours, alright?
If it turns out that the synth, like the Institute, are actually the good guys, I'm gonna be pissed. Where's the glowing sea anyway? Oh. Oh. Who sells crap? I wasn't in the hotel yet. Go in there for a little.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time.
Better not turn out like the Brotherhood of Steel's, like the bad guys. The old man. Who's the old man?
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
It's a nice tux.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Dang. Do not miss. Do you hear music? Ah.
What, another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
McCready?
Did you come in just for the beer
Smell
and
that?
cigarettes?
That's freedom.
A broken down dream. You're tired of chasing.
Yeah.
So we're glad you dropped by. Come in, set up your time. Have a drink, sure. Or maybe just one more. But if you're searching for something,
You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that?
He's got a bowler.
The third rail. Is this your place?
What?
What?
Xanthos.
Eincox.
Charlie just keeps the floor clean.
So Hancock's the owner?
That's right. Owner and mayor of this whole bloody town. Trust me, never get on his bad side. Stay clear of his bodyguard. So watch your poison.
Hancock has a bodyguard?
Yeah. Redhead, condescending stare. Trust me, Cubs, something about her ain't right. I'll never admit saying that. I'm trying to sell drinks here. You in?
What's the word around town?
Say there's a newcomer around here who doesn't understand that I'm a bartender, not a spot. Now, you gonna drink?
Let me think it over.
Fine.
Welcome home.
Yeah.
Sweet hit boy, brother. You hold on to that.
Hey.
Hey.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Yeah, you guys. You and your friendly advice. So, okay, so I
That's
can't.
right, good neighbor. I know who you're looking for. We'll be right back after a short break.
Beautiful as always, Max.
Thanks, Charlie. Can I get some water?
No need to even ask. I always set aside a stash of the good stuff just for you.
You are such a sweetheart, Charlie. Thank you.
Let's see what quest this woman offers.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Why, you thinking about it, son?
Paying customers only.
Just looking.
Yeah.
Excuse me, miss.
Hmm? What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I've never heard that song before. Who wrote it?
I did. Everything I sing is original.
Yeah.
There's something special about you, isn't there?
Uh-oh.
Don't
Get a haircut.
Let me guess. It's your eyes. Quick and intense. But you
Ooh.
never miss a detail, hmm?
Um.
You like what you see? So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
What do you think? The booze, the music.
What do you think?
We're all trying to
Ooh.
get something. Right? I think you and I are going to get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for
Flirt. More about you.
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
you? Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage. I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Whitechapel Charlie, the robot. You dunce.
Well, he never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all? You need anything else?
Why is she answering all?
Come on. Tell me the whole story. Who were you before all this?
You really want to know?
He's asking.
Everything I am. Now, can I help you with anything else?
She's very, like, I'm gonna
I was
flirt.
wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Level up! Oh, come on. Okay, this is getting,
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then
flirt even more! Nothing.
I knew you were something special, all right? Let me get my coat.
Go on, date.
Nothing. I'll leave you to it.
You have a good one.
So can I just come back to it and try it again? Just be like, wait.
Looks like we got another.
Magnolia.
Something I can do for you, handsome?
Go on, date, sweet.
Nothing. I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Stay free, man.
Buddy, I need to be a lot more high.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth.
You guys are all gonna die.
Isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore.
Uh-oh.
You take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can.
What?
Ah.
Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, Val. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. That's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
Never heard of the Gunners.
I've killed a couple of them.
Biggest gangs in the Commonwealth. Got a rep for being crazy. You know, so tightly wound, you think they were a cult or something? Stuck with them for a while because the money was good, but never fit in. That's why I made a clean break and started flying solo. And what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Are you always this suspicious?
Hey, you approached me. Frankly, I'm taking a huge risk being out here in the Commonwealth in the first place. I'm not about to leave anything to chance. Which brings me back to my original question. Can I trust you?
Hold on. What kind of risk are you talking about?
I already told you way too much. I don't want to keep my big mouth shut. Look, I'm tired of playing 20 questions. So I'll cut you a deal right now. 250 caps. Up front. And there's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
Let me think about it.
It's not like the meter's running. Take your time. I got plenty.
So I guess I'm gonna have that guy tag along. What happened there? Nobody move! Nobody gets hurt! Nobody move! Nobody gets hurt. What's that noise? Who's the redhead? How do I get up to visit Hancock?
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
I'm gonna have to wrap it up soon. So how does Hancock get up there? Maybe there's a ladder somewhere. Or maybe you just go in from this angle. Okay, so one's the basement. I wonder how the Cambridge people feel about, like, using the Cambridge College campus. I wonder if any of them play this and they're like, hey, I know this place. And then, like, they're like, what did they do to it?
Holy moly, the Silver Shroud in the flesh. Oh no, death is coming for me.
Hey, at least he's kind of, like, happy. And
Around, you'll need to join a crew. I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking. Always a catch with the No-Nose, but she pays.
where are you going? Why is this a thing?
What? Good name ain't good enough for ya? Go check out Covenant. There's all kinds of fancy.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Yeah, I don't need your friendly advice, bub.
You know who kicked the ghouls out of Diamond City, right? That blowhard Mayor McDonough. You'll get his one day. Watch.
You pull that gun?
Wake up, Commonwealth. Synths are not your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves.
Fahrenheit.
Thinking, feeling, and dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters.
I don't know.
So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the Railroad. When you're ready for that next step, don't worry. We'll find you.
I have a feeling the Institute's, like, really, like, playing up, like... Okay, this is where I'm going to stop. Thank you guys so much for watching. Click the annotations at the end of the video if you want to see any videos that I've done in the past. And subscribe if you want to see any videos that I will do in the future. Peace out!